eye wukuada September bosome ne da etoso aduonu ennan wafempemienu ni aduonu enum emu adehimamba no nsia abo yamu ina acho emwakwaba edeba insania television so ebra so se oman mu nsem ne amahodro so nsem asemfo asem asone so kroje don hwere baako entem wode amamese memeresa emfama okase kwan so ene enwumre me da wase sa brena brebia wonya adaje tena wo TV ho ema yede ensem no esom nsem no doso na de edi mu akotene ebi ene se Edom kuma wonom ewo mrahye bedwofie ede kokobo akọ ama aban efa ensem bia foreign minister eka edefa Gaza di esi ewo ho no eho yede emu entwemu ebeba besom sanso ena enei aposifo atenaye wonom de aba beto dwase wonsa aso enipa mako edumu a wonsusu se safo no eya konfutachi amopa ewo omaiga nimu ha sanso ena ekuo bia wonom eye socialist movement of Ghana wakamo ho abomu a watch say emebu na wo my garden he was say wonom sorry Kenya ena wo Kenya wo ho se beye na oman yenkasa betumi edi ho so na aboa na oman atumi afa no ntoma pa efra ensem bi ka wenum na afofo bi eka ho don hwere baako entem enegide mu nsem agokansie mu nsem amano ne de eka ho yebekọ edwediem ho nsem so na yede ni na atoa so ewo kaseboyi emu meda wase okenkanfo ene enwumre eyeme efia boafo adepa yento nkrambetew yeba ensem ne twemu etoa so Ebusiafo kame ho na memfa ensem ni nkyeremu ensomo ene enwumre ye hyase na ye hyase edi Africa na mampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sabrey webu na kwatem akwakopie mu ewo amanane nina eye ehyiemudie bia fie bia eya na ekoso ewo ho na enumu ena omampani His Excellency John Dramani Mahama edi atodwa watch se ebibiman yenka yen ho na yama ye homene so na yemboa ama yankasa ye yedi ewo yaman mu no yebetumi edi so na aboama ebibiman so etumi afa no ntoma pa efra.
A lot of responsibility rests on the shoulders of Africa itself. We need a reset in our countries. In Ghana, we have started our resets. And the reset focuses on the fact that we can rechannel resources into areas of priority. And I'll give just one example. I'll say it later in my speech. We have a national health insurance levy, and the levy funds the national health insurance scheme. And more than 18 million Ghanaians have national health insurance card that allow them access to free health care at the point of service. They pay a little annual premium. Now, the government before capped this fund, all statutory funds actually. And so if monies coming into the statutory funds exceeded a certain level, the excess went into the consolidated fund. And the consolidated fund is used for all kinds of things: consumption, goods and services, salaries and wages, and all that. And so one of the first things we did, noticing the shortage of funding for healthcare, was to just uncap the fund. And when we uncapped the fund, it resulted in additional revenue into the National Health Insurance Scheme. 3.5 billion Ghana cedis, which in dollars, let's put it in US dollars, will come to about $300 million. You can imagine what $300 million can do.
kasebo no eso na afimpi mienu ni eduonu enwoche Ghana yebekọ akoto santene atowaba eyimampani obabedi oman eso ne sayonti no eyade a amanyokwa ahodo ni na no sabe ye kasei empanifo atwe wonti se wopese wogina na wode eye amanyokwa ahodo no eko afi 2028 abato no ne sayonti no NPP amanyoko no endrada empanifo eko vetting ema committee no etoto wonom ano ehwe won bobre enafe wonom ahoden a nipa woyi ne se wode ne beko afi 2028 abato na ebeboa na enumu enna ukopiemu ewo epoye mantemu a yekase emrahye bedwafo makomako eduonu miensa 23 wonom ade wonom echitaipa anase wonom akire se eyade a Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia ono ene wotai nechi
so wohwe epoye mantamu a ekame ayese eyade asese ne aniwo hoi papa efa won mu atwe wonti eprese wonu betu franka ede ama NPP amanyoko no ti nei amrahye bedwafo parepare dunum wonu mu netim so se Bawumia ene wonu mu eta nechi no akansie no emu akoye hu na wohwe emrahye bedwafo ene wo mu twese wonu mu eta Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia echi no a edikan eye ononyamfo Samia Wuku ononyamfo Kojo Opon Kroma ononyamfo rank Anodompre ononyamfo Kofi Ahenkra Mafo afe ononyamfo Charles Esuako Oredu ononyamfo Kingsley Ajiman ononyamfo Alexander Akwesi Akwa ene wonmo akayina ene nei wonmo twese wonmo etai Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia echi.
And our friends in the Eastern region, good morning. This caucus comprised 15 out of the 23 MPP MPs in the Eastern region. Our purpose to endorse the candidature of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the flag bearership of the MPP for the 2028 elections. We are doing so because we are clear in our minds that Dr. Bawumia is the best candidate to lead us to victory in 2028 elections. Having been well marketed and having served as Ghana's most impactful vice president, he is the best option politically and policy-wise to win us the elections. Secondly, he is a candidate who demonstrates the characteristics that Ghanaians want in their next leader: humble, effective, and embracing all persons. We need a leader who unites and not one who divides. Finally, after all the propaganda heard against the MPP in 2024, it is becoming clear day by day that Bawumia was right in many of the things he proposed. Now is a time that more Ghanaians are warming up to this idea. Changing him will be setting ourselves back by another 16 years. We have the committed and will work hard for him across the region and encourage all party members to firm in their resolute to support his candidature.
Emfoni a yehwe eye amanyofo bi a wonom ewo epoye mantemu na chese wonom edi echitaipa etai kane mampani abedeche Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia echi yetwa ensem no eso na edom kuma wonom ewo emrahye bedwefie ene wode kokobo akọ ama aban se sempanifo bi gina simpie so na wonom ekasa wonhwe won kasa ho yie womo kasa ho ente se beye na enkofa oyene emfambre my Ghana we eye ebra so afa wono ena wo hwe Ghana amanone ensem so onimnya for Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa ensem bia wo kanye ede fa Gaza de esi ewo ho no enwo nanam so ema edom kuma wo mehye bedefie so ede kokobo akwama aban.
Note of recent public pronouncements made by the Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs on the ongoing conflict in the Gaza Strip. In those remarks, the minister characterized the developments in Gaza as, and I quote, genocide, end quote, and further indicated that Ghana has made clear its position in engagements with Israeli authorities while also expressing solidarity with the Palestinian people. While we recognize the need for Ghana to remain an active voice in the international community and to speak on matters implicating humanitarian concerns and respect for international law, we must emphasize the importance of consistency and balance in such pronouncements. Article 40 of our national constitution provides broad principles to guide Ghana's international relations. These include the promotion and protection of Ghana's national interests, adherence to international law and treaty obligations, and the fostering of respect for international cooperation. Since our country's independence, Ghana's diplomacy under successive administration has been guided by the principles of non-alignment, mutual respect, and peaceful coexistence. This enduring posture has enabled successive governments to engage credibly with all sides in situations of conflict while preserving Ghana's role as a respected and impartial voice of peace, dialogue, and rule of law. By describing the events in Gaza in absolute terms and aligning the country explicitly with one side in a highly polarized conflict, the government risks compromising the delicate balance that has long safeguarded Ghana's credibility as an impartial actor on the international stage. Our tradition has been to call for peace, dialogue, and adherence to international law without issuing declarations that may prejudice our ability to play a mediating or bridge-building role. Successive governments have, over decades, interpreted and applied these principles by maintaining a posture of independence and impartiality in international conflicts. It is therefore crucial, ladies and gentlemen of the press, that in responding to this conflict, Ghana's official statements continue along this tradition, speaking clearly to the need for peace, the protection of civilians, and adherence to international law, by doing so in a manner that avoids the perception of taking sides in a very deeply divisive conflict.
Bayona bamba hun sembe tumi ejina ne nan so na tememufo so asum adwe wonum na ye ho etumi atoye eneyi eye bamboku no ede ababetu dwese aposifo ekenya wo ho amo home no so abo ho moden akwakochi enipa makomako edu a wonum echese sa nipa yi nipa bonfo sem bi ekoso ewo oman Ghana mu ha mfifini mantem ne mantem bi aka no wonum chese krono bi ekoso no wo ho ebom mu pa ne senti no wonum ensa asosa nipa edu emu na posi no echese ebra posi fokokodru honom no ekoye tomamento na chese wetu etuo no na posi fo nso atuto ne nam so ema nipa makomakom yansa eto na nanom ewo ensiedo.
Through sustained intelligence operations over a period of 6 months, the Ghana Police Service, under the able leadership of the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Christian Tete-Yohono, has successfully dismantled the notorious criminal syndicates who have been behind several robberies in various regions of the country. The syndicate, believed to be made up of about 15 persons, have carried out mainly bank robberies in the Ahafo, Western, Central, Eastern, and Ashanti regions, in addition to other robberies. So far, 10 members of the syndicate have been arrested and are in police custody, as you just witnessed them today in this room. 3 other suspects were shot dead following an exchange of fire with the police during the operation, and efforts are ongoing to get the remaining suspects arrested. The suspects are Akwesi Eje, alias Cobra, Ibrahim Al-Hassan, Samuel Apia, alias Akwesi Mugu, Francis Akwa, alias Preman, David Obobi, alias Wasti, Martin Akansina, alias 1 Billion, Nana Yao Frimpong, alias Mystical, Kojo Atingawo, alias Boga, Samuel Akwesi Jan, Stephen Say, Koku Pepra, alias X5, he is deceased. Bozin is also deceased. Kwabna Owusu Ansa is at large, and 1 Albert also at large. The banks affected are as follows. Adansi Rural Bank in Fomena was attacked on the 10th of April 2025. The Lower Pra Rural Bank at Takrade in Traban was attacked on 24th April 2025. Asokori Rural Bank in Asokwa was attacked on the 18th of May 2025. Ahafo Kukom Rural Community Bank branch was attacked on the 30th of May 2025. In Wabeja Rural Bank at Ofinso was attacked on the 10th of July 2025. Bosomchi Rural Bank at Sontreso was attacked on the 18th of July 2025. Kakum Rural Bank at Elmina was attacked on 4th August 2025. MRB Bank in Winneba was attacked on the 15th of August 2025. The South Birim Rural Bank at Achim Asene was attacked on 16th August 2025. The EcoBank Ahafo Kenyasi branch was attacked on the 8th of September 2025. And lastly, St. Martin de Porres Co-op Credit Union at Atonsu, Monaco was attacked on 14th September 2025. On the 10th of April 2025 at about 1 a.m., this gang attacked and robbed the Adansi Rural Bank at Fomina and made away with an undisclosed amount of money and 2 pump action guns belonging to the security men on duty. Suspect Kweku Pepra alias X5, Natibongo and Bozin Akwesi Apia, who engaged police in a shootout during the operation, were shot and died while receiving medical attention. The bodies have been deposited at the morgue for preservation and autopsy.
Wasansem kroya emu ana Ghana Post sahene yera Christian tete yohunu enso ede wonne akọ ede ama nipa bonfo a wonum de won pese won san won na ibeka na emumu no won betwutuo ne nkranta ade ase ade hwe so age wonum agapade ne sei wonum nyina ye papa esanse post adwuma ko no wonum ahye wonum sapomu ensio.
Let us all be vigilant members of the community and report any suspicious persons or activities to the police. I would like to assure you that the police will continue to make life uncomfortable for criminal elements in our society. We will continue to pursue you till you are brought to justice.
Na yebefa sakwenya so na yabo Ghana Police Service for no abaso pasan se wono abon homodin etu anamopo webeboa ama kronosem na afa egudisem a ekoso ewo oman Ghana myamye bebre no eso etumi ate ye to akase no so na yedie ni etwemu ewo asoye a ehwe Ghana yehumasua enwo ensem so na enei Vice President Edema Ghana oman konkro Ghana eye Professor Jane na Opoku Ajiman woden ahwe ahyehyɛ so akwakopie mu ewo atinaye wonom ehwe Ghana yehumasua so ni na eye adwentoto wonom ekototo na aboa ama Ghana yehumasua ho nsem etumi ejina ne nan so.
For me and for Alberta too, it's a kind of homecoming because it's coming to a very, very familiar territory. I can remember some of this, but I also know that others have joined, and that's the way it should be. So welcome all of you. I have no doubt that everyone is doing the best they can for ourselves, at least for our young learners, so that the best in them can also come out. You referred to one or two of the initiatives in the past. We were very concerned at that time that at almost every corner in Accra those days you find signs of remedial classes. So we did our research to find out exactly what's happening, and WAEC was very, very supportive, giving us all the data from the 60s, working our way out to see what really is the issue. Why is it that our children are having difficulty with these subjects, and what we could do? So that led to some of those interventions on that we can go back to them. In terms of the new universities and so on, we made that promise in our manifesto. We are going to operationalize them. Our interest is not only the numbers, it's also to ensure that we can diversify the tertiary space and theme them. And you can see that is why we did the Eastern University the way we did. And that is also part of the reason why we the status of the polytechnics with technical universities. It wasn't a joke. It was a lot of hard work.
Television eye edwumakuo bi a wonom enhye abanyase eye ankronkro edwumakuo na ene se eban waste se yemfa plastic endi dwuma yendane danemu emaye bibi fufra wonom ewo honimdie pa ne senti wonom ene Accra Metropolitan Assembly AMA aka boma wonom kyerese sabre eban waste eye plastica wonom ebadane danemu e de afa abefo kwan so ama wo Ghana yetumi enya eso emfa so na wo kyerese eno beboa ama injuma so aba omai Ghana na omai mu so yetumi eyi efin e de free so.
When this thing happens, it's going to help the whole worker, not only AMA. It's going to help people from Tema, it's going to help people from Ashama, it's going to help people from Botiano, all over the city. So it's a good thing that we must support it. So what I'm saying is that we are very happy we are going to do this together with my brother here, and I know by next year, by this time, Accra will be the cleanest.
Wodwumedie no aseno aban anamusini a wowo kole krote mensinu emu ononyamfo Alfred Alote Kasie aditudwa trose wo saa dwumedie we no ebebo papa aboa ate efi a agye ye montenso afa no eso.
The way forward is to try as much as possible to reduce the plastic waste. What then can we do with the plastic waste if we don't find a way of regenerating it into something profitable for us all? So I believe this particular MOU that AMA is about to sign with the company, it will benefit, in fact, not just AMA, but the other municipality, because we have the capacity to change this into profitable ventures for everyone in the chain. So it's something we should all embrace and move forward with it. As MCE for Kole Klote, we are a sister city, and we do our things together. What we would be doing within AMA, we'll be doing the same within the Kole Klote municipality. So it's a very good venture, and I believe once it takes off, other municipality will get involved, and then we'll try as much as possible to keep the waste, plastic waste down, if not eliminating it completely.
Nekrakra Muno, Chief Executive Officer Edema in Television Technologies, Wora Kelvin Boateng, also the same way at Central for Enim.
If you didn't have a banner, you had the process plastic waste, no, you had the generate petrol, diesel, kerosene, any activated carbon. And apart from that, so the ejuma be brave eba or mine because plants no yes pakia yin dum no ejuma 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And every day bia no you be process 100 tons of plastic. Inti wo share plants na capacity ni for the quantity of plastics na ye be ba no a dozen ye inti because you be running 3 different shifts. Yes, inti you partner with AMA because AMA is responsible for cleaning the city, and AMA is putting in a lot of effort. AMA bomb modern pa, and with this innovative technology, you know, we can do marvelous things in the city. About cleaning city, we will deal with the flood issues. We'll clean the city, and I produce for papa the citizens of Ghana.
Na ye free enkwa poponi mantamu de ni atwemu ewo epoye mantamu na wo hempon a wono na wo achem akroso eye nana kwabena ofori ata wo tosu mienu ene wode abasobodie ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wo twese wo hwe ebra mampani ebefa benwe edi so a abosomi makomako enwotwe nanso opani no abon homodin ye pa ne senti ofatase ye bonabaso.
Chairman, so yeah, I say, Chairman, Papa, we need Chairman, Papa, yes, we are much. When we are so, I did, mind by 5 years from the very
Ne Krakramono NDC National Chairman Johnson Esidun Ketia fa kwenya no so editor dwase we di wogina party na executives anemu ade chelpe mu odin ama ahemfo no sempo se ebinum ayemfunso ade etia wo mu a esanse de wo mu ehwe ni mu ane se enkabom ebeba adehye ene aban wo mu entem na afenso etumi aboa ama modin bo aban epese wo ye ade boa oman Ghana no etumi abem
somehow and your one says, I don't know, but you're tying so. And then so, father said, what the upper did someone with the appear in a local President Yamania. Now, and I'm more, as I say, you're too far from now, so young. To me, at your family. BMC ever patch says a party penny for I war region of friend now Monfa. Major me number. As I say, you be near what me a friend me carry. Also, I read it for many of their country. Say, Nananum de no woman woman. A dear minister now said, this is you fruit be so. I won't know, and I know if I'm more being at Raho. Inti na ya kampu musa ne bitu ya bumba na mama ne kwabra ne se ya bedase se de jamin na dikai akan se muko busumanim ekosradia ya nyeda se okoyi abwade inti se ya be ba pro wo manu na abato nsunsu e ba yi ebi mada e wo Fourth Republic do se party ba ko etimi edin kunim kase sa uche parliament mu miensa ya nyaboro mienu
Ebusiafo madawo ma yebigina Johnson Esiedu enketia ensemiso na yatonkra abata yeba agudiem akonfo no ayekrado wode agudiem nsem ebeto akase no so yeba sisia